Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe.
The sun was setting, painting the sky with soft orange and pink colors. The air was cool and quiet. Jay sat at a small table outside a cafe, her hands resting lightly on the wooden surface. She looked calm but thoughtful, staring at nothing in particular. Jimin walked over slowly and sat down across from her. His face was serious but gentle. Hi Jay. Jay looked up and nodded, her expression natural. You said you would take me to meet your family tomorrow. Is that still happening? Jimin looked down for a moment, then met her eyes. I was going to, but something came up. I have to leave tonight for a mission in Daeho. It's important and I can't wait. Jill listened quietly, not showing surprise or disappointment. Okay, I wanted to tell you myself. Thank you for telling me. When I come back, I will take you to meet my family. I want them to know you. There was a pause. Jimin looked at her with concern. Take care of yourself. Eat well, rest, and don't push yourself too hard. Jay's eyes softened a little. I will try. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to ask. Even if it's small, just reach out. I understand. Thank you. How are you feeling? And the baby? Jay looked at him and thought for a moment. I'm okay. It's still very early, only 1 month. Sometimes I feel tired, but it's not bad. Jimin nodded and studied. The first month is hard for many. My sister in law Jiho told me the first weeks were tough when she was pregnant. It's good to know I'm not alone. If you need anything or want to talk, I'm here. Jane looked at him quietly. Thank you, Jimin. There was a short silence. Jimin's voice was gentle. Jimin stood up, ready to leave. I will call you when I can, says Steve J. You too. Jimin gave a small, respectful smile and walked away. Jay stayed seated, watching the sun slowly disappear. She felt a quiet strength growing inside her, ready to face the days ahead. At night, at Taeyang's bedroom in the mansion, the room is large but quiet. Emily sits on the bed, wrapped in a blanket, while Taeyang is packing his clothes as if he is going somewhere for a few days. Emily really wants to ask him, but she's scared of Taeyang. She's even more scared at the thought of living in his family's mansion without Taeyang around. They have been in the same room for 2 weeks, but barely spoken. The silence tonight feels different. Tang says quietly, not turning around, I'm leaving tomorrow. Emily looks up from her blanket, surprised. He is speaking. Where? Dehu for a mission with Jimin. He finally turns to face her. Their eyes met. It's strange. After so long of avoiding each other, a pass. Tang walks a little closer, but doesn't sit. I will go for a week, maybe a little more. Emily nods slowly. She looks nervous, her voice low. Will I stay in here? Yeah, it's safer. Emily fidgets with the edge of her blanket. Tang sits down in a chair across from her, elbows in his knees, head bowed slightly. They don't trust anyone easily, especially Jungkook. And you? He looks up, surprised. What about me? Do you trust me? Another silence. Tang doesn't answer right away. His voice is softer now. I didn't bring you here because I trusted you. I brought you because I felt guilty. Emily flinches slightly but doesn't look away. Then why do you sleep in your room? Tiang's jaw tightens. He doesn't answer at first. Because this house isn't it kind, and I didn't want you alone in it. You don't even talk to me. I didn't know what to say. She looks down, her voice barely above a whisper. Neither did I. But I'm scared for you and your family. A quiet moment. The air between them shifts. Not warm, not cold, just real. I will be back in a week. He stands up and walks towards the bed. For a second, it seems like he wants to say more. Then he just reaches for a folded jacket on his chair. If anything happens, tell Jinhei. He listens more than he looks like he does. My brothers may look scary, but they're really nice. Emily nods slowly. She watches him from for a moment, then quietly speaks. Be careful. Tiang passes in the doorway, stands halfway, just enough to glance at her. You too. Then he steps out, and the door clicks shut behind him. Emily lies back slowly on the bed, staring at the ceiling, her heart a little heavier and a little more confused. The street is quiet. A black car is parked near the bus stand. Linda steps out of a small shop nearby, clenching her bag, eyes scanning until she sees him. Jungkook rolling down the window with a soft smile. You are right on time. Linda walking slowly towards the car. Wasn't sure if you had really come. Jungkook steps out, open the door for her. I keep my word, especially for a date. Linda nervous laugh as she gets in. Thanks. He gets in and starts driving. The car is quiet for a few seconds. Don't worry, no weapons tonight, just dinner and fresh air. Linda asks after a pass, where are we going? Somewhere quiet, no waiters, no shoots, no one watching us. Linda nodding. That sounds nice. They arrive at a hill. He opens the door and offers his hand. She hesitates, then takes it gently. Watch your step. It's dark. Linda glancing around. You set this up? Yeah, I thought you might be tired of restraint. Linda smiling a little. I kind of him. They sat on the blanket. Food is packed neatly in boxes. She waited, hands in her lap. I didn't know what you like, so I get something simple. Pasta, okay? Pasta's perfect. They start eating slowly. The silence stretches for a minute. You don't talk much, huh? Sorry, I just don't know what to say. That's okay. I will talk. You listen. He smiles. She relaxes slightly. I hate dates before. Too many fake laughs. Too many people pretending. Why ask me then? Because you didn't pretend. I was scared. She finally meeting his eyes. You're not what I expected. What did you expect? Someone colder, louder, dangerous. I can be, but not with you. She looks up. The wind shifts slightly, and strand of her hair blows across her cheek. He watches her quietly. Jungkook leans back on his hand, looking at the sky. You don't have to say much, just be here. Linda says softly after a moment. I like being here. Jungkook smiling without looking at her. Me too. They are still sitting on the blanket. The stars are bright above, and the wind carries the smell of grass. Can I ask you something? Why did you say yes to the date? Linda thinking a moment. I'm not sure. Part of me thought you were joking. I felt different. She smiled softly, eyes lowered. Most people just see a waitress, someone who comes and go. You looked at me like I mattered. Jungkook says quietly, you do. There is a long pause. Neither speaks, just quiet breathing. The rustling of leaves. Jungkook glancing at his watch. It's getting late. Want me to take you back? Yeah, I should go. My warden gets worried if I'm out for long. They walk back to the car. Linda wraps her arms around herself and Jungkook instinctively takes off his jacket and wraps it over her shoulder. You didn't have to. I wanted to. The ride back is quiet, but it's a comfortable silence now. Linda occasionally glances at him. Jungkook keeps his eyes on the road, calm and focused. He pulls up to the girls' hostel building. The street is empty and quiet. So, this is you. Yeah. She hesitates, then looks at him. Thank you for tonight. It was more than I expected. I'm glad you came. I almost didn't. Why? Because you are you and I am not anyone important. Jungkook says his voice now serious. You're important to me. That catches her off guard. She looks down, hiding a tiny smile and her red cheeks. Will I see you again? Jungkook says without hesitation. Yes, if you want to. I do. She starts to open the door, then passes. Good night, Jungkook. Good night, Linda. She steps out, giving him one last look, then disappears inside the building. Jungkook still sits for a moment, staring at the door, a small smile on his face. Next day morning, sunlight spills into Taeyang's room. Emily is sitting quietly on the edge of the bed, wearing one of her oversized hoodies. She barely eaten. There is a soft knock on the door, but before she can respond it cracks open. Jungkook poking his head in. Hey, I'm sorry, I need to grab something real quick. Emily stiffens. She doesn't speak, just nods, and shifts slightly away from the door. Jungkook steps in. He is dressed in black, a silver chain hanging loosely around his neck. His vibe is calm, younger than the others, but there is still something sharp in his eyes. Jungkook with a small, light little smile. Taehyung keeps all his junk in right spaces. If I make a mess, don't blame me. Emily doesn't laugh. She watches him nervously as he moves to the desk. Her hands grip the edge of the blanket. He rummages to the drawer, then glances back at her. His tone is softer now. You doing okay? Emily hesitates, then nods. No words, just a small nod. He finds the file he was looking for and taps it against his hand. He will be back soon, Tiang. He doesn't disappear for long. Emily gives another small nod. She avoids his eyes. Jungkook watches her for a second, reading the tension in her shoulders. I'm not gonna hurt you. None of us will. Just so you know, Emily swallows hard, eyes flicking to his arms, tattooed, scared. Part of her want to believe him. But her fear won't go away that easily. She nods once more quickly. Right, I will get out of your space. She walks towards the door, then passes. If you ever need anything, you can tell me, even if just a snacks or I don't know. He flashes a crooked smile. Jungkook is already at the door holding the file. He just told her she could come to him if she needed anything. Emily sits frozen on the bed, heart pounding. But just as he is about to leave, Emily says quietly, he passes hand still on the doorknob, turns back to look at her, surprised. She speaks. This is the first time he actually heard her voice in real life after she has come to this mansion. She has seen her on internet because he likes to watch music video. Yeah? Emily looks down at her hands, then up, just for a second. Thank you. There is a bit of silence. Jungkook's face softens even more. Anytime. He gives a real smile this time, warm, not just polite. Then he nods and leaves, quietly closing the door behind. Emily exhales. Her voice was small, but she used it. For the first time in days, she doesn't feel completely invisible.